What's up YouTube? Doggo back again for Doggo's Retro Game Memories. I love doing these. I can just dedicate one whole episode to one game and just chat about it and reminisce a little about the time when I first come across the game and played it, and to this day wanting to play it again. So this one we're going to talk about an awesome game, Sniper Elite on the PS2. So Sniper Elite, back on the PS2 games, we're talking early 2000s, and I came across this game. I'm pretty sure this is back in the day when the PS2 you could just chip them, you had them modded, you could go out, hire the games, bring them home, burn it onto your PC. That's right, I used to do it all the time. Oh well, I'm sure a lot of you guys did as well. So you could try so many games by just doing that. And I hired this one out, burnt it, and I had a mate of mine, Foxo, his name was, he'd come over a lot, and we played this game for the first time. It was co-op, which even made it better. So we were sitting down, I think we started playing maybe 6 or 7 at night, and we literally didn't put down the controllers till about 3 or 4 the next morning. That's how much we fell in love with this game. The co-op aspect, you jump into it and you're just in this kind of, it's almost open world. It's not really, there's definitely a path and stuff, but you kind of, the noise, the eerie rain effects, and there's like a woman screaming in the distance as well, getting tortured or something. It's quite eerie, and there's no music, so it makes it a bit more realistic in a way, and you're just like, okay, go for it. And we were like, shit, what do we do? And we were just crawling along, trying not to get spotted by the bad guys. And the thing is, back when then, in the PS2 days, the graphics, I mean, the graphics were fine for us back then, but when you look back at it now, I've played a few of the newer Sniper Elites, the 3, 4, and I think there's a 5, I'm not sure, maybe not. But the computer players, the AI, were so much easier to see in the latest versions, but back on the PS2, it must have been something about the graphics and the way it was made. The enemies were not that easy to see. Like, you literally had to zoom in on like windows or statues and stuff like that just to see them. Like, it was really hard. They blended in so much with the background and the buildings. It was crazy hard to see them. I don't know if it was just because of the graphics or the color texture from those games, but I just remember, you know, just one of the best things was just trying to spot like an enemy sniper in one of the buildings or on the roof or something like that, and you're looking around, you're just trying to spot them. You're trying to play as stealthy as possible because there's a lot of bombs going off, there's a lot of planes going over, so you want to try and make your shots with that sound happening, so you know all the enemies don't get alerted and start rushing you. So you play it as stealthy as possible, and the best thing was just finding like a sniper up on a building. You're yep, I found one, and you sort of lie down and you take your aiming, you're trying to hover it, you hold your breath, and bang! And then that bullet time was the first thing. I'm pretty sure it was the first time I saw bullet time in a video game, with the bullet coming out of the gun and the camera stuck to it, and then bang into the enemy's forehead, blood and shit everywhere. That was freaking awesome. It was also quite exciting to like find a really hardcore enemy sniper. He'd be dug out on a roof or something, and he'd be taking pot shots at you. It was so hard to see him. He'd always relocate positions as well. And when you take one of those guys out, it felt a really good bit of satisfaction in doing it. And you could go and collect his like dog tags, which I always remember. It was fantastic. You get his dog tags. It was like a little accomplishment. So you could go around, you could find little landmines and TNT bombs. I think there was some random tanks that would come out at you. You got to figure out the path that it takes, and you got to plant your little TNT bomb and sit back and just wait for that tank to come along, and then you shoot the TNT, boom, take out the tank as well. Then you had like little trip mines as well. I remember coming across trip mines in one of the levels. From what I remember, it was like a train station level, and you could set up your trap, your little trip mine there and a trip mine there, with the wire running across, and you make a bit of noise, and all the enemies would just come rushing through this like stairs or something and just be blowing up on the trip mines. It was pretty satisfying feeling, man. But without a doubt, the original Sniper Elite just holds some pretty awesome memories for me, especially the first time playing it with my mate, staying up for like 8-9 hours straight, just absolutely loving it, and then continuing on, you know, over the weeks to come to try and finish the game. It's an awesome game, man, and I'm lucky enough. I bought this a few years back, and it's still sealed, which is pretty cool. I actually forgot I had it sealed. It's been in the shelf for a while, and I'll tell you what, because I want to start streaming this year a bit more, and I might have to do some of these old school games again. To bring out this one would be pretty fantastic. But yeah, there it is, man. Sniper Elite 1, the original Sniper Elite on the PS2. Fantastic game. Guys, you can still get it easily out there. It's not that expensive as well, so give it a go. Let me know what you think. Have you guys played this game? It's fucking cool. It's absolutely cool. Alright guys, until next time, Doggo's Gaming Memories. I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.